With me now is Ron Butler. He's a mortgage broker. Ron, good morning. Good to see you. So, what's your reaction to this rate news? Is this what you were expecting?
No, that was ambivalent. I was the 21 out of 23 economists surveyed in Canada last week believed there would be no increase, and now there is one. This was somewhat unexpected. This is bad news for a lot of Canadian homeowners with mortgages.
Well, let's talk a little bit more about that because that is why you are here. How does this impact people who have variable rate mortgages or are renewing soon?
Okay, a couple of effects. One effect is that there will be an immediate impact on increased payments for those people who have variable rate mortgages that automatically increase each time the prime rate is raised. Next impact for people on fixed rates, which have been going up steadily for the last 3 weeks, is a continuation of fixed rate increases, higher costs on renewal, and higher costs if you want to buy a home. So it's all bad news for those who have home equity lines of credit, for variable rate holders, and also for fixed rate renewals, because those will also see a jump.
What are you hearing from clients who are facing now another increase?
Well, it's tough. You know, a lot of people have held in for a whole year of these increases. And this, in some ways, may be a last straw. We started to hear from people in the last, I'd say, 3 weeks that they are actively considering selling their homes, that they can't handle the increases, that they have to make a move. They struggled along for quite a while because these increases were severe right from the beginning. And only now are we starting to hear people talking about selling their homes. It's a small number of people. It's not a huge number of people, but it's finally, we're hearing it. We're hearing it that people can't go on.
Well, who are those people, Ron? Because at the same time, we've been talking about how the housing market in Toronto, especially, is heating up once again. Who's hurt most by these interest rate hikes?
So people with variable rate mortgages where those payments increase. A lot of people have variable rate mortgages where the payments do not increase, but there is a group of people, it's a minority, who every time the Bank of Canada raises its rates, their mortgage payment goes up. And those people are experiencing the most pain. People who have home equity lines of credit, have balances on those lines, they feel it. They feel it every time it goes up. Now, there's another group that we don't necessarily expect to feel it, but they do, are those people with renewals. People with renewals, and there's thousands every day in Canada, feel the increase. Everybody gets an increase in their renewal rate, and sometimes substantial, sometimes 40, 50, 60% increases. So all of those people feel the pain, and they have to manage it somehow. The question becomes, are they reaching the end of their rope?
And we're going to leave it there for this morning. Ron Butler is a mortgage broker.